Okay, so I'm going to get started. My name's Mara, and I'm just going to talk about the Soki products. And I do have to read a little bit of a disclaimer that the information contained through my presentation is for educational purposes only. It's not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any diseases. It's not been approved by the FDA, and should you or someone you know be interested and have a question, you would need to consult your healthcare provider. I'm going to talk to you about the Soki products, which include the Chi Machine. The Chi Machine was the first Soki product, and Soki uses a multi-energy approach to wellness based on traditional Chinese medicine. They combine motion, thermal, and electrical energy to promote overall circulation, the balance of energy flow in the body. And the Chi Machine was one of their core products, invented by Dr. Inoue of Japan. All the products in the USA are listed with the FDA because HTE, the manufacturer, is a manufacturer of medical devices, and the products that are sold in the US are listed with the FDA as therapeutic massagers, and in other countries they're actual medical devices. In Canada, the Chi Machine is approved as a Class 2 medical device, and it is approved to temporarily relieve minor muscle aches and pains, tension from fatigue or over-exercising, increase circulation, to reduce leg and extracellular fluids, and it relaxes muscles and gives yourself a full body massage. So it's definitely a therapeutic massager. And it was invented by Dr. Inoue, who was the head of oxygenation in Japan. And Dr. Inoue believed that the lack of oxygenation in the body is what led to many chronic diseases, because our cells didn't have oxygen to perform properly, taking in nutrients, getting rid of wastes. So he spent 38 years of research to design this machine to maximize the oxygen in the body. So the Chi Machine's motion energy, that is an aerobic respiration exercise. That's safe for everybody to do a couple minutes every day, and it's really easy to do. It moves the body in a figure 8 motion. So you actually moves the body from the ankle to the hips to the shoulder, and then the neck and head in a figure 8 motion to relax the muscles, relax the bronchioles, so you take in more oxygen and breathe deeper. So it's really easy to use. You lie on your back in a relaxed position. You put your feet on the cradle. It has a specific height, a specific swing back and forth, which Dr. Inoue believed to be about twice the resting heart rate. So it moves back and forth about 140, 144 times per minute. And it mimics a goldfish swimming, because goldfish have really good oxygenation throughout the body. So when you use the Chi Machine, it's always good to see if you can feel the movement throughout the body. So it has a lot of benefits. Its main benefit is it helps improve oxygenation, circulation. It can help balance the spine, improve your energy, support a healthy immune system, increase blood production, balance the nervous system, exercises your internal organs because of that figure 8 movement. It helps eliminate fluid and water retention, and it assists in weight loss. And if you look at the Chi Machine and you look at the benefit of therapeutic massage, they're very similar, because massage relaxes the body and muscles, helps with stress, improves circulation, decreases inflammation, decreases fatigue of the muscles from overexertion. You overexercised, you worked in the garden all day, and also strengthens your immune system and promotes lymphatic flow. So the Chi Machine's kind of like a massage at the house. One of the chiropractors that purchased the Chi Machine had a Kirlian photography machine, and that shows the energy through the body. And this picture depicts the body before using the Chi Machine, 10 minutes after using the Chi Machine, 15 minutes after using the Chi Machine, and 20 minutes after using the Chi machine. And you can see in the beginning, you can't really make out the body, there's not a good flow, and after 20 minutes you can see how the energy, the circulation, the Chi in the body is opened up. It also helps with certain positions of spinal misalignments, which is very similar to massage because the relaxation of the muscles can improve posture and range of motion. Flinders University in Australia actually did a study on 22 edema patients, and they found that the edema patients that used the Chi machine had a decrease in their swelling in their legs. They also, other symptoms accompany lymphedema like pain, soreness, that kind of thing. So not only was their swelling improved, but the symptoms associated with lymphedema were also improved. And even after they stopped using the Chi machine for the 30-day period that they were being monitored, they still showed a decrease in the lymphedema. So when you use the Chi machine, it's really easy to use. There's 3 arm positions, and each arm position promotes its own benefits. There's the mid position, the goldfish position, and the stretch back position. So the goldfish position is good for promoting oxygenation, releasing tension, balancing your mood. It's really good for stress. The mid position is good for a sore back or help relax the muscles through the spine. For me, that position also loosens up the shoulders. And then the stretch back position really tightens up the abdomen, really helps through the shoulder. So if you have tendonitis or stiffness in the shoulder, it just really takes the movement from your feet all the way through to the tip of your arms. When I use the Chi machine, I typically do it in 2 sessions. I'll do 10 minutes and then I rest a little bit and do another 5 minutes because that's how I like to do it. And I rotate through all 3 arm positions when I use the Chi. So the best way to use the Chi is to just set it on a firm surface. Make sure that you're hydrated because you can't, your cells can't communicate if they don't have water. And you want to make sure there's nothing in your back pockets. You want to make sure when you set the Chi machine down that the arrow is facing you. And then you're just going to take, in a sitting position, each foot and put it on each side of the Chi machine with the bottom of your foot lined up kind of with the far base of the Chi machine. And then you want to center your spine and body with the arrow, and then you want to lie back and then put your feet on the cradle and then turn the machine on and then enjoy the movement. When people start using the Chi machine, I tell them to just try to go with the movement because you're not used to your body moving that way, so you want to just kind of relax and try to go with it. So another important aspect is that when it stops, you should feel like a tingling feeling through your body, like a soda pop can or a carbonated beverage. Some people feel that, some people don't in the beginning, and then they feel it later. But it's a really awesome feeling, and it's known as the Chi rush. So you just want to lay there and relax when it stops, breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth, enjoying that circulation and oxygenation. And at that point, your body's kind of putting its rhythm back from the movement, and all your internal organs are kind of just resettling. And then before you get up, it's always good to stretch, so pull your knees to your chest, and then stretch from side to side. Push yourself up with your hands and sit up, and then make sure to drink water. Just like a massage, you want to drink water to flush out all the toxins that have been loosened from the relaxation of the muscles. So that's the Chi machine. And the hot house is the other component of the multi-energy approach. It's thermal therapy. And it too has been approved by Health Canada as a Class 2 device, and it too is listed with the FDA. and Health Canada approved it as a 160-degree span topical heating unit. That's a perfect adjunct for massage or any type of manipulative therapy because it does help to increase your body temperature, it expands your capillaries, and it stimulates circulation throughout the body. So the major functions of the hot house is it increases blood circulation, activates your cells, and when you activate your cells and you improve circulation, you help detoxify the body and you provide more oxygen to the cells. It also can help with weight loss because it increases your internal body temperature, which promotes kind of a thermogenesis, burning more calories. So it can help eliminate tiredness, adjust your nervous system, improve stiffness through your shoulders or waist or any area that's stiff that you're using it over. And it can help eliminate harmful heavy metals through the skin as opposed to through other channels of elimination in the body. Japanese scientists actually tested the sweat of people using far-infrared therapy and found that the toxins in their sweat were much higher in heavy metals than someone else's. So it's really good, in my opinion, for pain because when we're warm, we relax, and when we relax, we loosen up our muscles, and that releases tension and pain throughout the body. So a lot of people wonder, what is far-infrared therapy? Is it a form of radiation? I guess you can say that all light is a form of radiation, but this is a safe type of radiation. It's the rays from the sun that is why we feel warm. So when you're at a picnic and you feel warm, and then a cloud comes and you feel cool, it's because it blocks the far-infrared rays. Far-infrared rays are radiant heat, which means they have the ability to heat an object without heating the air or the space between the ray and the object. So it actually works on the principles of a resonance absorption. So it resonates with the cells in your body, creating vibration, which produces heat. And that is why when a cloud comes, you get chilled. So the far-infrared rays are the longest rays from the sun, and they're also the most beneficial rays. And in this chart, you can see the magnetic spectrum from X-ray rays to microwaves to infrared, ultraviolet, and the far-infrared goes on a very small spectrum and actually radiates at the same frequency as our bodies, which is why we absorb it so well. So once our body comes in contact with the infrared rays, it's a straight ray, so you have to be in contact with it. So if it's in front of you, you're not going to benefit from it even if it's in the same room. Your body, the cells in your body and your body have to actually interact with it. So your body absorbs the rays, it interacts with your cells, it creates a resonance and an absorption, producing heat. So that improves circulation, increases your temperature. So it has a lot of benefits for blood circulation, detoxification, reducing lactic acid. If you're an athlete, you'll build up lactic acid in your muscles that are used really hard. It assists in cancer therapy because there's a lot of documentation on the benefits of heat in terms of cancer therapy. It also can help speed the healing of sprains and strains, so they use it in physiotherapy and sports medicine. And since it does increase your body temperature, it can improve kind of thermogenesis, which can assist with weight loss. So our dome is very unique in the market. There's not another dome that uses a silicon crystal lining, so all those rays are amplified off each other into you in that 160, 180 degree span. It's completely safe. Your body's only going to absorb what it can use, so you're not going to absorb more than your body can handle. It opens up your capillaries, it increases your blood circulation, and is great for detoxification. And you can use it in many different positions. I tell people that if you have any diseased or damaged tissue or aches or pains, put it in the area that it's hurting. If you don't, then put it over your abdomen to improve circulation to your organs and for detoxification. Our hot house comes in 2 sizes, a regular and a grande, and it's done by personal preference or size. Some people want it closer to them, some people want it farther away, so you do have that availability. They all come with extensions and they all come with armrests if you want to put it around your back and sit down with your arms leaning on it. I highly recommend getting the hot house curtains because that holds the heat that's generated between you and the machine inside. So we've now discussed the motion and thermal part of the multi-energy approach to healing, and I hope you can kind of see how they're starting to fit in, where you got to move the body, heat it up, help it detox, and pain relief. The ERE is the beginning of electrical energy, and it too is listed with the FDA and approved by Health Canada as a Class 2 device to help relax and revitalize your entire body. It helps to refresh aching feet, relieve stressful aches and pains, tension, reduces fatigue, and also improves circulation. The Advanced Electro Reflex Energizer comes with 3 sets of electro pads, and those pads have the same benefit when applied to an area on the body as the feet. So to give you a little history on reflexology and the ERE uses electrical stimulation through your feet and through the pads to stimulate various parts of your feet and hands based on reflexology and acupressure. So massaging the acupressure points or the reflexology points in your feet help to relieve the congestion of the organs throughout the body. It facilitates the balance of the body, and it enhances the capacity of the organs to fight disease because it relieves the organs' congestion. So reflexology has been around a long time, so is acupuncture and acupressure, and there's points in the feet, the hands, and the ear that correspond to all the points in the body. So often it's interesting to see where your feet hurt and look at a reflexology chart and say, what may be going on with my body? So it's definitely more than just a foot massager because its benefits are based on reflexology and acupressure. It utilizes low frequency stimulation of the feet. It also uses 3 sets of electropads, which remind me of a trans-electric stimulation unit, a TENS unit that many chiropractor offices use. It has a subtle warming feeling for your feet, and you're able to massage your feet or your hands and use the electropads all at the same time. And it has an indicator panel, and on that indicator panel there's 3 modes. There's functions. You can do pounding, pulsing, massage, or automatically go through all 3 modes. You can do your feet, you can do just the pads, or you can do your feet and pads. And the indicator panel that goes from green to red is the intensity of the machine. So when you set it, you need to turn it on, set the function, the time, the intensity, and the mode. And each mode of the machine, since it's based on reflexology, it's good to go through all the modes, because the pounding mode tends to work the organs and the digestive system, your chest, waist, trunk area, also your sciatic nerves associated with the back. So if you are having a specific problem, you may want to reference this and see what mode you'd want to use on. Where the massage mode tends to work more of the toes and your head, your sinuses, and help more with stress or problems sleeping or headaches. And the relaxation mode focuses on the main systems of the body for circulation, respiratory, and lymphatic, which are major detoxification and elimination systems of our body. So that can kind of help you to determine what mode you want to use it on based on what you're experiencing or someone you're showing it to's experience. The electropads, I always get a lot of questions on the electropads. How do I use them? Well, they're not complicated to use. So if let's say your knee hurts, you want to put a pad above the knee, before the discomfort starts, and then like below the knee after the discomfort stops. So then you're targeting the area in between. You want to make sure the pads are at least an inch or two apart, and you're just targeting a painful area. So I just tell people to put one just a little bit above where the pain begins and just a little bit below where the pain stops. And then you always want to start out with 2 or 3 minutes. I tell people if you're doing your feet and your hands and the pads at the same time, set it for your feet and turn the pad control knob all the way down, and then turn the pads up to toleration, because the areas on your body are much more sensitive than the areas on your feet and your hands. And 2 people can use them simultaneously. So if you're doing your feet and using one set of pads, someone else can use the pads, a set of pads on their shoulders or back while you're doing your feet. So again, it helps to relax tense muscles. It rapidly offers relief for sore feet with a great penetrating massage. It stimulates the acupressure points in the feet, improving blood circulation. So it's a great little foot massager. It too can assist in weight loss, because if you use the pads on an area that's heavy, like your abdomen, the electrical stimulation causes the muscle to contract and loosen, and that is working the muscle, so that has benefits in weight loss. It also helps reduce stress, pain, it adjusts your autonomic nervous system. Our nervous system communicates by electrical impulses, so I like to look at the ERE as keeping the communication system through the body open. It also helps to induce deep relaxation. It helps cleanse the body, balances the whole system. All the organs become uncongested and balanced. It's very revitalizing and really great at improving circulation. The E-Power is another component in electrical energy. It's listed with the FDA as a therapeutic massage device, and it's listed as a Class 2 device in Canada. This one is a little more complicated to understand for people. When you use it, you really don't feel anything, maybe a warming sensation through the skin. I think it's one of our most powerful machines. Health Canada feels that it increases blood circulation, warming your skin, helping to relieve muscular pain, cramps, spasm, and tension. Hospital in China actually did a study, and it was shown to be beneficial for arthritis, insomnia, and arthrodynia. And if you don't know what arthrodynia means, it's just a medical Latin term meaning pain in a joint that's not specific to a disease. So the E-Power is definitely a technological breakthrough in healthcare products. It's one of the few products on the market that offer negative potential energy with high frequency energy to promote good cellular communication. All cells have a vibration and an energy that spins around them, and the E-Power gives our body that same type of energy, so our cells will pick it up and function better at taking in nutrients and getting rid of wastes. So it works because you put the belt around your waist, or you can lay on it or sit against it, because the negative ions are emitted through the belt through where the Velcro is. And it uses your body as a capacitor to transport the energy. So the frequency actually massages the cells in your skin like 70,000 times, creating a warmth, and then your body picks up that energy that balances you and revitalizes you. So the e-Power does a lot, but unless you have a specific issue, like you're not going to really notice anything unless a specific issue goes away, and there's no telling how long that's going to take. For me, I find it very relaxing. I do it at the end of the day for an hour, and it relaxes me. I know other people that use it, and they say it gives them tons of energy, so they may not want to use it in the evening. There's no way of knowing what it's going to do for you until you try it. You want to start out slow because it does enhance our cells. It gives them the energy that they need. You know, as we go through life, our cells start out really healthy and they're at like a 70 to 90 millivolt function. And then, you know, there's disease, there's free radicals, there's toxins, and the cell gets kind of bogged down. Well, the e-Power gives the cell that 70 to 90 voltage and a negative potential, high frequency, low voltage frequency, so the cells will pick that up and function better. So it balances all your systems of the body. It activates and promotes oxygenation, blood circulation. Definitely helps with detoxification, because as your cells pick up this energy, they take in nutrients and get rid of wastes. It also activates the ATP enzyme in the cell, which is what produces energy. It can help to reduce stress. So an imbalance in our cell membrane potentially can be harmful. If you have a healthy cell, it's a healthy cell. If you have an imbalance in energy, it's not going to function where it is, and that's where things can happen. So healthy cells have to have negative, it has to be more negatively charged, I believe, on the outside as compared to the inside, so it's able to activate the sodium-potassium pump, taking in nutrients and getting rid of wastes. So negative potential is important to our cell, so it can function and be happy. Positive potential energy restricts the energy of the cell. So the cell isn't activated, the sodium-potassium pump is struggling. The outside of the cell doesn't have the negative potential it needs to take in the nutrients and get rid of the wastes, so it can be harmful. We're exposed to tons of positive potential energy every day. Cell phones, electronics, power lines. So positive potential prevents things from going in the cell, and negative potential promotes things going into the cell. So the e-Power increases negative potential energy in the body using high frequency, low voltage. So kind of a complicated machine, but it's really amazing. And a difference would be, just some examples would be in your nervous system. If your nervous system has negative field action, the cells are healthy, it's going to cause relaxation, where if you have too much positive potential, you may be stressed out, a little anxious. When you have more negative potential, it could calm and relax the body, promoting more deep sleep or detoxification. So it really helps the 8 main systems of the body: circulatory, nervous, digestive, bowel, immune, skeletal, weight, and skin. I think it's really important when you use the e-Power that your avenues of elimination are open, that you are drinking water and you are having your avenues of elimination open. It actually assists the digestive system because it increases the electric potential of the cells, which can help with problems of stomach pains, improving the overall health of your digestive system. It helps your bowel transit time because it helps to revitalize enzymes. It helps in reserving calcium ions in the bones, which can help to improve problems with osteoporosis. It can assist in weight loss by unblocking the channels of energy in the body that are blocked. And it can support a healthy immune system by helping to accelerate cellular function, reducing stress, allergies. And it really helps improve the skin because that massaging action on the cells stimulates the fibroblast, increasing and improving our skin metabolism, which can help reduce the signs of aging. So I hope that helped a little bit understand the basic of the multi-energy approach to healing using motion, thermal, and electrical energy. All the products promote circulation, all the products promote oxygenation, all the products promote opening up the chi and the energy flow throughout the body.